High. High. High vibration? Hey, hello. Low. We're in high. Let's start there. Peace and high and love. The aim is to show and be love, so therefore the example is a representation of thee. Thank you for all that are watching this. Go ahead and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to suffice any and all of your needs as well as mine. That being said, right now, energy in the presence of life is the greatest and best time to be alive, where we're all aligning. I was sharing on the video earlier. If you saw it, or if you didn't, now you have the opportunity to. I was talking about the planets and the chakras, about how all of the planets, the universe, is you. And I will create an animation or something to give you an example of all of the planets and then all of the chakras inside of you. Right now, the energy of the earth is changing, and I'm sharing that with you. When I process, I be and I know energy in the best and the biggest and the highest places, in the best and the biggest in the highest ways. It is very important to know about your energy right now, because your energy is taking a big part in the universal and the cosmic, the earth, and all energies of everything. So whatever is going on with it is going on with you, and with whatever is going on with you is going on with it. And I can sit here and say where I sit, when I found and I aligned with where I was shifting, the spirits that where I was rooting, or where I was being, I learned how to reside and simply align in what and where I was seeing. This is important, so to understand your view, you are the viewer of the universe, the creator. So you have the eyes of the creator. I have the eyes. And I am viewing out and living this life as the creator, but in my experience. That being said, when you understand your perspective, you'll understand where you sit, where you shift, where you move, where you be, where you sit still. And then when you go and see, when you be free, when you be protective, when you be loving, when you be kind, when you be wise, when you be on time, never will you sit or hear a hate or a despise. That is not the nature of the Creator in and with self. There are times of destroying, or the Spirit is telling me to share, not bringing online, or not giving life, or bringing on alive certain things, thoughts, situations, and or circumstances. Let's get into more so of why I'm here. If you gotten or gathered a ton of what I just said, let's bring this light up to get some brightness. Let's go ahead and make it all the way. I do my best to assist people, and I hear these words just coming out my mouth, coming and coming, and I'm like, man, let me be quiet. And then I'll be like, oh, God's telling me to say this and be quiet. And then after I say what I said I'm going to say, then they'll come with, like, in their own correct way. Let's say that. It just flows. A person like me, on understanding the energy within me and how to let that out, or when to be free. And like I said, sometimes when to know, when to shut up and just be. I was assisting this individual with some things when they allowed me. I was like, okay, you still sitting here maybe still thinking about other things. They were expressing about how something about they wanted to do some things, and then their parents had perspectives or situations. Oh, I was like, it was meant for me to meet you to share this word. Instead of me being quiet, I wanted to now in this joy, to be honest with you. As you see my stream from earlier doing music and doing some things, universe told me to get out and stream and say it out loud. They were speaking about the fact that their parents, they wanted to do a certain thing in their life, and then their parents had some thoughts over things. And I was like, can I say something? Because I just came from there. It was meant that I talk to you. And I'm still coming forever. We're in a society not understanding that all is God. Let's say that. But there's a fixer and then there's a problem. Let's say that. Let's see in this scenario. There's a fixer and there's a problem. I'm here to fix. And when you're here to fix, you can't necessarily talk to the problem about the fixture. You need to do your job of fixing. When we talk to the problem, what happens is someone who learns, who I'm talking from sperm, thinking I can get someone else's help with my situation. Take it to God, take it to me, take it to the inner creator and we. The being that gave you everything that you will ever need. That's where we start. That's what we believe. That's what we know. That's where we flow. When you know and trust in yourself so much, we will not necessarily need an opinion of none other, not your parents, your brother, your mother, and you're speaking to someone who's went through all of those experiences where I've taken the thoughts and perceptions, beliefs of what others have thought or think of me, think of we, think of other things, because I listen, you see. And when you listen to a person or a being, can you now perceive that maybe this person or thing or situation doesn't have my best intentions for me? Because it's my job to see what is for who? Me. Do we now see why energy is the highest currency? When you're taking your time and you're thinking about what someone else is thinking of you, me, we, you're taking and sitting aside the time that you could be sitting there fostering all of your thoughts and better beliefs. Do you see how this is rhyming in with so much on timing? Because I sit here and I live this. This word is right now. It's on time, it is. This word is something that Spirit did want me to say, yeah, I'm telling you, it's Rob and Spirit, Spirit to give me the words to say. You'll watch these people who say they're lights and they people do cars and stuff. I'm none of those people and I'm all of those people. I don't tell people about their life. I tell people about me and you. If you're a part of we are we. These people come and tell you that this experience I got download. I got this download. The Spirit was telling me, Rob, you going to speak on it, and this is why I'm going to start sharing because you have already been holding this. It was just the fact that I got in this. I'm the type of person I hold so much. It's only when I get the experience to see someone in that situation. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Spirit tell me, stay there a while. I see it in my mind. Have you ever been in that situation? You trying to talk to somebody, I've been where you been, you know good and well they ain't been there. But they'll try to advise you. And yet you'll take their words thinking they may be wiser than you. So we see that the advisor may sometimes be the adversary. Do we see sometimes that we be sitting there thinking and sometimes we may make ourselves heavy with other people's worries? And sometimes take ourselves in a hurry. Take ourselves in a flurry. Sometimes take ourselves out wild. Sometimes bringing ourselves out of our own style. Listen and appreciate any other thing, other size, otherwise, other than you. With energy being the highest currency, you come through. Every time you make it, it's fine. It doesn't have to be what you think and what you thought. Because when those paths keep trying to come in, they don't always cross. But when you sit and you know and then you flow and you see what's for you, you will always learn how to make and define you to be true. It's funny that I'm seeing how this is always rhyming and on time. And when you come from your source, there's no defining. God sent me here to share this word with you. Now it's really time for you to decide what you gonna do. Are you gonna sit here and be your light, be your bright, your shining, your shining, your angel, your angle, your defining, your on timing, with the bangle, with the slangle, with the slang? Always hitting the thing, always hitting the mark, always being it, always being smart. Are you gonna lift you to where you need to start? Start and start and start and start? Is it really, 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 really? Is it really in your heart? Or in your hardest? So you can lose out that nerve and let that ego and go ahead and get it started with love being the highest currency and the energy. Because death will leave you deprived and down and off with your synergy. Go ahead and let that go. Death cannot reside in the new timeline that we sit in the no. When you sit in the no, you're going to sit in with prosperity and wealth. I say this with all of my health. Go out and be you. Let all those things go and let them be that ever had you confused. So once again, from the situation earlier, sharing my thoughts, my beliefs, my no's, anytime you sit with a spirit that may impose or push something on you, you're always looking in the eye of your shadow knowing that this isn't true. The biggest thing that you can now do is not necessarily need or want or desire perception outside of you. I learned to take advice on the healing and on the rise for as we end up and as we reside. Spirits tell me share this with you. Who do I listen to then? You. You got way more answers than you ever know that's true. Keep doing the things that always work out for you and then learn how to find a new way that's true. And as I was saying, I learned how to reside and listen and set aside my feelings and shift. That I can listen to the one that's truly me and you. Not the ones that got their hands on their hip. Not the one that sit here gleaming at the truth. You know they be lying through their teeth, talking about me and you. We don't listen to them, not the few. You listen to that other few that's really minute, that's few. That's about one or two. You listen to that few. Because when you really look out into the world, I see what it do. As much as I want to say there ain't a lot of me and you spirits say, there is and there isn't. Because we're here and we're not when you really listen. And when you sit here and we sit back and I try to push it up, the spirit tell me just keep it right there. Energy is the highest currency everywhere. Peace. Your energy is important right now. Channel yourself, listen to yourself. God got something for you, the creator. All has something for you. You have something for you. Listen. Access that. Tap in. Go get it. Peace, love, and prosperity. And joy.